Alright, hello everyone, this is Venom, and we are here with my equipment for my hunts leading up to Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm using for my charge blade. Alright, so, I am using all the skills I got. I got Earplugs 5, Guard 5, Divine Blessing 5, Stun Resist 3, Recovery Speed 3, Ice Resist 3. That will swap out depending on what I'm fighting. Focus 3, Part Breaker 3, Speed Eating 3, Flinch Free 3. Tool Specialist, technically that's 5, but that's when I'm using a Mantle. Recovery Up's only up to 2, Critical Eye 2, Evade Window 2, Weakness Exploit 1, Capacity 1, Guard Up 1, Protective Polish, and Critical Draw. I'm using the Sappy Venom Shield as my charge blade. I've got on the Dante's charge blade. What am I thinking? The I can't think what it is, but the crap. What do you call a damn thing? Layered weapon. There you go. Damn, I can't remember what the hell it's called. It's been a while. For my heads, I'm using the Dragon Head A, Dragon Hide B, Pillow Sharp Bracers A, Dragon Barbs B, and Dragon Feet B. My abilities, I got on Super Recovery because my Venom Shield also has got Val Soul, and I'm using the Pillow Shroud Bracers, so that will allow me to heal up even. It'll let me auto heal basically. So now, what I'll be using for my Lancer set. It's going to be pretty much the same thing, except without the charge blade stuff. So I don't need stuff like charge or magazine, that kind of thing. So you can see here, defense 7, earplugs, guard, divine blessing, stun resist, recovery up, weakness exploit, part breaker, speed eating, intimidator, fire resist, critical eye, evade window, mind's eye, guard up, handicraft, and tool specialist. Now you're going to notice that I use a lot of guarding abilities, and I use a lot of healing abilities. Because of the way I grew up playing Monster Hunter, that's actually affected the way I play a lot of games, and I'm explaining this because I'm not going to explain this for the rest of the videos. I'm going through hunting. I'm just going to go through and hunt. But I'm explaining this now. Monster Hunter Freedom Unite actually changed the way I play a lot of games. It made it to where I am very conscious about my health. Even though I may not be the most careful player, I am careful about remembering what it is I have health-wise, my potions, that kind of thing. So if I can, and if I can auto-heal and save potions, that's what I will tend to do. So I tend to play defensively, and I tend to try to prioritize healing abilities if I can get them. You can imagine how much I was excited when World allowed me to get weapons that were actually healed by attacking. So back in the day, if you ran out of healing potions, you could not go back to camp and restock. You could heal, but you had to take time to sleep in your bed, and that involved you actually running back to camp and then running back to the monster. And back in the day, if you didn't have a paintball on a monster, you would not remember where it was at unless you had a psycho... I forgot to call it the psychic ability. So, that being said, we're going to be starting off with the Great Jagras today. I'm going to go ahead and knock out those quests. Let's see, post a quest. Let's find Master Rank, optional. We want a Great Jagras. So we're going to be starting. We're going to hunt everything. Yep, I went right past it. We're going to be hunting every creature. I'm going to start with the Great Jagras here. I'm not inviting anybody. We're going to do all these solo. We're starting off with the charge blade, and then we're going to go and do the lance. Now, I'm learning the lance. I like it. I chose it over the gun lance because I already use the charge blade, so it's already got stuff like the like vials you can charge up. I didn't really need two weapons that had, that were kind of technical. I know the gun lance isn't too technical, but compared to charge blade, what is? But I also like the fact that the lance has counters, which I'm a big fan of. So we're going to go through. I've got to get used to hunting again. Like I said, it has been a while since I played Monster Hunter. I think when I checked before, it had been like since January since I played it. So I'm really, one, doing this because I want to do something while we're waiting for Wilds, and two, I got to get back into the hunting spirit. And I am very much excited for Wilds to come out. So we're going to get back on and try to up our skill. Now again, I have soloed most monsters in the game. I am not ashamed to say, I mean, it is what it is, but I have not soloed everything. And the main ones I can think of are going to be Elatreon and Fatalis. Those are the big two that I haven't soloed that I really want to. Start off with the mount on this bad boy. off with his head. Again, Charge Blade is my main. I'm no Charge Blade god or anything, but you know, I can hold my own. I definitely got my own playstyle. I got a specific playstyle. I don't like a special anything, but I tend to play a. I have two modes. I either go into glass cannon mode and just kind of attack a little bit recklessly, or I go into defensive mode and kind of I'm a bit more careful with my attacks and trying to heal a bit more. Great Dragons, of course, is not exactly a difficult creature to take on, but I want to hunt everything. All the big ones. I don't really care about the little ones. We're gonna go after the big monsters. Oh no, you don't. After that tail. Let's go to the beach. Oh no, you don't, Bubba. Oh no, you don't, Bubba. Come here. Oh, that's unfortunate. I haven't really set a hard rule on whether or not I need to capture versus actually kill these creatures. I don't think it matters, but since I can't really capture Elder Dragons, we're just going to try to slay everything. Now, one thing I would say I need to improve on with my Charge Blade for my guard counters. I'm getting clipped a lot. I'm not overly careful about that. I really need to be. Yep, sorry, little man, you got to go down. You know what? We're hunters. We don't typically kill creatures that we can capture. If I got a trap on me, I capture it. I don't think I do, though. I think, okay, you're next. I think I got on the Elder stuff right now. So, yep, we're gonna have to just take them out. Alright, that is our first hunt. Now, we did that one with the Charge Blade. We're going to switch right over to the Lance, and I'm going to actually put on my trapping set, my regular item loadout, and we're going to trap monsters. We're going to go ahead and do that. That is one thing that is nice about the lore of Monster Hunter, at least in this age, that it's not just about slaying monsters, it's actually about studying them too. It's always preferred, I should say, usually prefer to capture a monster versus killing them, because then you obviously can learn more about a live monster and let it loose afterwards. Obviously, elders you can't do that with, but it's always Well, I mean, it's in game too, but it's always funny you can't catch elders. You know, for some reason, we're always trying to do it in cutscenes. It just doesn't work. Regardless. Oh, never mind. I don't need that. Now, that's another feature that's going to be coming out in Wilds is we can actually skip that countdown. Yeah, that'd be nice. Now, lengthening it, actually, then letting us skip it when we're ready, I think would be best, because sometimes I'm trying to get a couple last-minute items and I can't, but... Anti-blast jewel. I'm not going to get very good jewels in the lure ranks here. I never did max out my rank. I mean, once I kind of beat Fatalis, which, again, I didn't solo. I can't lie. I did get all of his armor, but, yeah, I never soloed him. But once I did all that, it was pretty much done at that point. Okay, now we're going to change to the Lance. Now, the hunts later on are probably going to be broken up, but this is an easy enough hunt that I can probably go ahead and knock them out in the same video. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Optional, same creature. We're going to go after the Great Jagras. No, we want to... No one joining us. We're soloing on this. Soloing. Cannot talk. Now again, I'm not a Lancer yet. This is going to be new for me. I took out the low rank Great Jagras, but I mean every poke with this thing basically was breaking parts off of it, so it doesn't really count. Obviously, we got the Halloween event going on right now. Alright, now this is where things are going to get interesting. Now, I love defensive playstyles, and I know that the Lance is pretty much the defensive playstyle, but I've also seen some pretty crazy Lance players. I know it could be a very, very powerful weapon. With me, it's just a matter of my old ass learning the combos, and that's what I gotta learn. Now, the Charge Blade I've got pretty much down like the back of my hand. There's a couple moves I gotta remember every once in a while that I don't use often, but for the most part, I mean, I got the Charge Blade down. Like I said, I'm no master of it. I can't use every single guard point position perfectly, stuff like that. I mean, I'm not going to be relentlessly attacking the enemy, but like I said, I can hold my own. Normally, when I was doing the Fatalis fights, granted, when I was solo, I was having some issues. But with a group, I mean, I'm usually not the one to die. And it's not because I'm just defending. It's just because that's just the way it usually goes. And I've gotten close solo before, too. But I am going to prove I can knock that out. Mainly me proving myself that I can do it. Alright, I gotta remember all the moves I learned earlier today. I was practicing. One thing, too, I gotta remember is I can't just keep spamming the combo, or not combo, the counter. Nope, he's running. Now, I was practicing all the Lance moves earlier. I just got to get used to comboing him in. With the Charge Blade, obviously, it's got a lot of moves in a couple forms. But once you kind of get going in the flow, it's not a problem. So I know I can master the Lance at some point. This one right here, the dash there. I gotta remember the correct combination for that one. Follow up right there. Whee! And then for this one, I think it's forward, and then that's how you do it. Okay. See, I gotta remember how to do that one correctly, because I keep stopping. I keep screwing that one up. You gotta hold forward, and then jump and Y. I like you can mount like that too. I can't say I see a lot of Lancers do that, but I can't say I've seen a lot of Lancers lately anyway. But I'm sure they probably were. I won't lie, I feel very safe using the Lance. I really do. And it's very satisfying when you break off and stun a monster using this thing too. So far, I have not embarrassed myself, I don't think. Now I gotta get good enough with this thing that actually I can maneuver with it very well. I can maneuver with the charge blade very well, but this one, it is clunky in the beginning, but I've heard once you get used to it, once you master it, it's not quite so clunky, and I can see that. Going back to the nest. You don't want none of this pookie. I'll take this material. Now the only thing I don't like about the Lance is that you cannot slice with it. So that means cutting off tails is going to be an issue. Yeah, mounting is a lot easier with this charge blade. Now, I did put a health restore on my Lance too. It's just level 1. But since I couldn't get the whole Valhazak on my Venom Lance yet, I figured I'm gonna get the health. And I've got the extra slot on there either from the augment. I got greedy. Ooh, painful. I gotta remember to hop in between these combos. Nope, knocked me down. Oh, he's eating. Oh, this is just kind of. Okay. Not bad so far. I'm not putting out the same damage as I am with my charge blade, but I think this is because of my lack of knowledge and experience with the weapon. Because I'm failing on some combos. I'm kind of mispositioning. Most definitely, I can notice that. But so far, I'm liking the lance. I mean, I never thought I'd be a big lance player. I've thought about playing it before, but I like it now. If only the gun lance had a counter, I'd probably use it instead. I'll be completely honest with you. Oh, he's ready for capture. I didn't even notice. But since it doesn't, here we are. Oops. There we go. Just in time. Alright, we captured our great Jagras. Alright, well, we got our first hunt done with our lance, the great Jagras. I'm thinking of Pookie next. Let me mark this one off the list. Alright, we're looking for the great Jagras. There we go. Great Jagras is done. Both weapons complete. So here's a full list of monsters we got to take out here. Everyone. Now stuff like Magdaros, I mean obviously that's one I'm not really too worried about, but everything else here we got to take out. That's where we're going to be hunting up until Wilds comes out. So I'm going to try to put one out every day if I can. Until I get them all. What do we get? Stone Thrower Expert. Not good. Excuse me. Alright, that's going to do it for today's hunt. Next time, I don't know where I'm going to be hunting, but yeah, you'll see whatever it is. Later, guys.